So, since I talked about the first BlazBlue manga, I finally get to talk about BlazBlue Chimelical, whatever. It's chemical, whatever the hell it's pronounced. Chimelical complex. I'm just gonna call it BlazBlue CC to, not say it like that all the time. So, BlazBlue CC is the other BlazBlue manga that basically retells Calamity Trigger. And the funny thing about this one, BlazBlue CC actually does finish Calamity Trigger from beginning to end. Well, Ragnar's story from beginning to end, because trying to drag everyone else into this story will not work. I've always wondered that, but I can understand why. Trying to make the manga about all the other characters just seemed kind of pointless. I mean, characters like Carl don't show up at all in this. Like, I feel like it's funny that Carl is the most insignificant character in Calamity Trigger, because he doesn't show up at all in any of these mangas. That's so messed up. But it's, oh well. I mean, I don't hate Carl, but damn, he doesn't show up at all. Like, he's so out of the radar. No one gives a damn about Carl. He's not in any of these retellings, man. Oy. But anyway, I like the manga. I had to, read it again to understand some stuff, because it's been a while. It's been since it's been about a good 4 years since I've read this manga. I was on a BlazBlue bench way back, and I decided, I might as well do all the expanded media, like X-Blaze, even though I don't have X-Blaze anymore. I need it again, but that's a different topic. So I reread the manga again, and I gotta say, it was a lot better than I remember it being. The art, I gave flack on it for the art way back, and I did a little in my video, but that's because I didn't reread it as much as I could. I did say I didn't read it enough when I made my original BlazBlue video, and I do like the art of this one. It takes some getting used to, and it's still kind of iffy to me, but I like the darker aesthetic to it. I like the rougher character, how rough the characters look. I like the way this looks. It's like a darker version of BlazBlue in a way, like a darker version of the BlazBlue Calamity Trigger retelling, if you were to say it like that. I like the art style. It's not. It has some nice detail. I will say that it does have some nice detail. The original manga didn't have that much detail, but this one is really detailed. I'll give them that. And the sad thing is, like, oof, damn. Can Continuum Shift be written? Can Continuum Shift be in this style? Now, I will say that I like the other BlazBlue manga more. I'm just saying that from an artistic standpoint. The only thing that, kills it is the fact that, one, the fight scenes within Complex are actually a lot bigger. Like, they're a lot bigger and a lot more grittier in a way, when Ragnar and Jin fight for the first time, it's a lot darker. You see all the blood and everything, which, BlazBlue has blood, but damn, dude, it's like splattered everywhere and junk like that. More characters get longer fights, such as Nu versus Noel. They omitted the Ragnar versus Rachel fight that they had in the original manga, but I don't think it really mattered all that much. Ragnar and Hakumen got their showdown. It was all good. There was more fights, but those are the ones I, pretty much put significance on. But other than that, it was some getting used to with the art style. It's like I don't like. It's not I hate the art style. It's just I like the original ones better. But I do like this aesthetic. It's like if BlazBlue was a gritty, in a way, like not a gritty manga, but like a much darker. It's a kind of like a darker take on the source material in a way. And it's not that much darker, but it does have a lot more blood, and the violence is a lot higher. So, yeah, I guess it is a darker take on the BlazBlue Calamity Trigger story. And I like it. I like when, stories take like a somewhat darker take. Because with the first BlazBlue manga, it's more like a lighter take. It's like, oh, one manga artist decided to do, okay, I'm going to make BlazBlue a little bit lighter, while the other one's like, I'm just going to make it grittier and darker and stuff like that. So I can appreciate that. It's a good read. And the fact that it actually finishes Calamity Trigger, unlike the first manga, really grinds my gears. I mean, as I said before in the previous video, I don't know if the first BlazBlue manga actually finished its run. The wiki told me so, but I could only find the first 4 chapters in English, and the other ones are just gone to the ether. So I have no freaking idea. But BlazBlue Complex finishes it, and I'm glad. Because I can see it all the way through. Nothing really wrong here. It's a pretty decent retelling of the source material. It really is just a good retelling of it. it's fine. It's like they expand a little bit on certain scenes, but it's not that much to say, oh my god, it's a big thing. But no, they yeah, it's pretty much just that. I mean, it's pretty much one for one if the BlazBlue was in manga form. It's just like that. Like, it has all the important scenes, the ones in the restaurant, the one telling about the story of the 6 heroes, you know, Ragnar being Hakuman, you know, just scenes that we all know of from Calamity Trigger. They're all here in this manga, and they're all well represented and well drawn. I appreciate that. Now, as I said before, I like the first one more. I like the first BlazBlue manga more just for the art style's sake. But this one is very well nice. I mean, very well nice. That's very well nice. That doesn't sound right. This one is very nice. And it's drawn very well. I really like it. I really do like it. Like, I just wish that Continuum Shift got a manga, because to this day, I'm pissed that Continuum Shift does not have a manga. To this day, I'm still pissed. And the fact that we don't have one for Chronophantasma and Central Fiction either makes me sad. I will say one of my small nitpicks, and like I nitpick a lot, so you know, it's not like anything against the manga. It's just I don't like the way certain characters are, you know, look. For example, Noelle. Noelle looks kind of bug-eyed. She's not exactly bug-eyed, but like she just looks off to me in this manga, though. And Nu does too in certain panels, but it's not enough to say, ew, they look completely horrible. It's not that. It's not that bad. It's a couple of nitpicks. And maybe Rachel in certain scenes, but I gotten over that. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. They also expand on, you know, Ragnar actually getting to fight Hazama for a little bit, so there's that. You know, yeah, we really couldn't do that, and we really couldn't do that in the original Calamity Trigger because obviously Hazama / Terumi wasn't playable then. So yay. But yeah, I like the extended fight scenes. It actually shows, like, you know, straight up fights. Ragnar gets to fight Arakune, which, you know, it seems it's significant in the grand scheme of things, but it's appreciated to see. I like it. But other than that, I think that is all for BlazBlue CC. I am out of here. I still don't know how to pronounce this stupid ass name. Like that's that's my other nitpick. How the hell do I pronounce it? Chimelical. I don't freaking know. Chimelical. I'm out of here.